All right, great people. Here we go. This is the first book that we apply to our online and our personal lives. I recommend if you apply this knowledge from this book online, things will change for you within days, maybe one day. Okay, so I'm setting up my platform. I'm setting up all the information I be sending out 24 hours a day, automatic using Hulu Suite and other automated software, but also to be engaged at this level, the 10x level, or be a 10xer, is to really hit the internet at a high level. So this is the book by Grant Cardone. It's called The 10x Rule. Came out in 2011. Man, I wish I would have known about this book 2011. But then again, I wouldn't be where I'm at now. That's a whole nother story. So let's show you what I'm doing with this book. The 10x Rule, The Only Difference Between Success and Failure by Grant Cardone. Anyone that suggests to me to do less is either not a real friend or very confused. Grant Cardone. Alrighty, good people, here we go. This is the table of contents. Let's shrink it down so you can see the whole thing. Move it over a little bit. There we go. So you can see the table of contents. And what I'm doing personally is going through every single chapter and pulling out that knowledge and applying it to creatoronlinebusiness.com. That's what I'm doing. And if you're a member, I highly recommend you go to Amazon, get the hard copy, get the audio book, start listening to it over and over again, because he makes more than sense. I mean, you know when you hear truth and hear things that if you do it, things will change. This is that type of book, that type of audio program. So I highly recommend. So I'm not here to give you his information. I mean, you go buy your own copy, but I am going to go through some of it, and you get to hear a sample of what I'm doing with it. So what is the 10x rule is 10 times everything you're doing. You know, you're online, not just one post, 10 posts. Me, I'm going 10 plus 10 plus 4, right? So 15 will be automated every single day. So 24/7, I have content, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, going out under the Creator Online Business brand. This is powerful. So as you can see the table of contents, and like I said, each one I'm going through again and pulling it directly out and applying it. Not saying, oh, someday or something like that. No, we're going to carve it out and make it happen for ourselves. And that's it. So that's the table of contents. And the first chapter we're going to talk about is what is the 10x rule. Here we go.
Introduction. You probably picked this book up and wondered, what exactly is the 10x rule and how will it help me? The 10x rule is the holy grail for those who desire success. Seriously, if there's an end-all be-all, this is it. The 10x rule establishes the right levels of actions and thinking that will guarantee your success and ensure that you continue operating at those levels throughout your life and career. The 10x rule will even dissolve fears, increase your courage, increase your belief in yourself, eliminate procrastination and insecurities, and provide you with a sense of purpose that will revitalize your life, your dreams, and your goals. The 10x rule is the single principle that all top achievers are using in the most flourishing areas of their lives. Regardless of how you define success, this book will show you how to guarantee the attainment of it with any dream and in any economy. The first thing that has to happen is for you to adjust your thinking to 10x levels and your actions to 10x quantities. I will show you how 10x thoughts and actions will make life easier and more fun and will provide you with more time. After spending a lifetime studying success, I believe the 10x rule to be the single one ingredient that all successful people are using, that they know and use in order to create the lives they desire. The 10x rule will show you how to define the correct goals, accurately estimate the effort needed, and discern how to approach your projects with the right frame of mind, and then determine exactly how much action to take. You will see why success is guaranteed when you operate within these parameters of the 10x rule, and you will fully understand the single reason why most people never achieve success. You will discover for the first time the mistake people make when setting goals, that when done single-handedly destroys any chance of those goals ever becoming reality. You will also learn how to figure out the precise right amount of effort necessary to accomplish any goal of any size. Finally, I will show you how to make it a habit and a discipline to operate at 10x levels. And trust me, once you're doing so, success won't just be guaranteed, it will continue to perpetuate itself, literally producing more and virtually unstoppable triumphs for you and your family and your company. The 10X rule is a discipline. It is not an education. It's not a gift, a talent, or good fortune. It doesn't require some special personality trait. It's available to anyone who wants to employ it. The 10X rule will cost you nothing and gain you everything you have ever wanted. It is the way that individuals and organizations should approach the creation and attainment of all goals. I will show you how to make the 10X rule a way of life and the only way to handle projects. It will allow you to stand out among your peers and even in your industry in which you work. It will cause others to see you as almost superhuman and extraordinary in your actions and your commitment to success. They will recognize your status as a role model, not just in terms of professional achievement, but how to live life to its fullest. The 10X rule simplifies and demystifies the phenomenon of what success is and what it takes to be successful. Personally, the biggest mistake I've made is failing to set my targets high enough in both personal and professional aspects of my life. I want to say that again to you. The 10X rule simplifies and demystifies the phenomenon of what success is and what it takes to be successful. The biggest mistake I have made in my life is failing to set targets high enough in both professional and personal aspects of my life. You know, it takes the same amount of energy to have a great marriage as it does to have an average one. Just as it takes the same amount of energy and effort to make $10 million as it does to make $10,000. Sound crazy? It's not. And you'll see this when you start operating at 10X levels. Your goals will change, I promise you. And the actions that you take will finally start to match what you really are, who you really are, and what you're really capable of doing. You will start taking actions, followed by more actions, and will achieve what you've set out to do, regardless of the conditions, regardless of the situations you face, regardless of the objections and the obstacles, you'll hit your target. The single most important contributor to success, any success that I've created in my life, came as a result of operating with what I call the 10X rule. These concepts of goal setting, target attainment, taking action, they're not taught in schools. They're not taught in management classes. They're not taught in some leadership training or a weekend conference at the Four Seasons. No formula exists, at least that I could find in any book, that determines the correct estimation of effort. And let's face it, if you don't estimate the right amount of effort and then take that, you're not going to hit it. Talk to any CEO or any business owner, and he or she will tell you that sufficient levels of motivation, work ethic, and follow-up are clearly in shortage today. Whether your goal is to improve the planet's social condition or to build the most profitable company in the world, you will be required to use 10X think and 10X actions to get there. It isn't a matter of education, talent, connections, personality, lucky breaks, money, technology, being in the right industry, or even being in the right place at the right time. Dude, it's about 10X. In every case in which someone has created massive levels of success, be it a philanthropist, entrepreneur, politician, a change agent, an athlete, a movie producer, I guarantee you he or she was operating using 10X during his or her ascent and attainment of their success. Another component that's required for success is the ability to correctly estimate the right amount of effort necessary for you and your team to even achieve the goal, to even be in the game of achieving the goal. By using the exact level of effort necessary, you will guarantee achievement of these objectives. Everyone knows how important it is to set goals. However, most people fail to do so because they underestimate the amount of action necessary to accomplish the goal. Setting the right targets, estimating the mandatory effort, and operating at that right level of actions are the only things that will guarantee your success and that will allow you to blast through the business cliches, competition, client resistance, economic challenges, risk aversion, and even fear of failure while taking concrete steps to reach your dreams. The 10X rule will ensure your success regardless of your talent, education, financial situation, organizational skills, time management, what a joke, the industry you're in, or the amount of luck that you have. Use this book as though your life and your dreams depend on it, and you will learn to operate at new and higher levels than you ever thought possible.